Shramen Noodles.
Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me, but I have actually been on the biggest mission ever. During this week, I was not able to be with you guys, but that's for a pretty good reason. See, I was out of my house for the whole of last week, and I was unable to record for a lot of the beginning of this week. It is Tuesday today, and I wasn't able to record really on Monday or Sunday. So, yeah, this is actually the first day I'm recording, but I have done so much progress, I'm going to tell you that. So, if I'm going to actually just show you all the progress that I've done. The first progress is in the nether, so how about we pop over there. Get into spectator mode. Okay, now that I'm in spectator mode, it is a little bit dark in there, but I hope you can see. If not, let me just do effect, give as night vision. And how about 200 should be enough to cover it. Okay, hopefully that's a little bit brighter. But yeah, so I've got a little, whatchamacallit, set up. Another thing. Yeah, I had a lot of obsidian. I'm going to have to get rid of these portals afterwards, and the only reason that I had a lot of obsidian was because my old nether portal was actually not linked up. So every time it made a new portal because I destroyed the old one. So in the end, I ended up having like a whole lot of obsidian. I had like, I think 3 or 4 nether portals worth of obsidian, which is like just under a stack, I believe. Yeah. So then I have all this railroad and this stone, which I had to mine with my silk touch, so it wasn't as bad as having to smelt it up. And I got all the way until there, but if you keep going, you'll see it changes to cobblestone. I had all that cobblestone left over that I finally found the chest I put it in. Keep going. It's a pretty long way after the rail. Keep going. Keep going, keep going. I'm gonna actually pop into the /game mode survival. Pop into here. Well, you might notice my hand looks a little bit different. But here we are. We're here, /game mode spectator. We're here at the end portal. So, we're not allowed to go into spectator at the end, so I'm not gonna go into the end just yet. But I am going to go to my base, and before I show you anything, hopefully nothing loads in that I don't want you guys to see. Okay, so here is my base. You guys saw it, you guys know what it is, and yeah, as you can see, there's like, there's carpet, some smooth quartz slabs. The carpet was old, I just didn't get rid of all the other ones that were up here. This roof is a little bit higher, these roofs are a little bit lower. Then I go down, you can see I've made this really pretty. So I actually, watching Green Hermitcraft 7, I found out the trick that this looks like cyan terracotta. So if you put cyan terracotta in an item frame and then put a lantern on that very same block, it looks like it's connected to the ceiling. So I did that trick and it looks beautiful. The ceiling's pretty low, but that's okay. Here's the bedroom. There's 3 beds in there, so it's actually functional. I've got some barrels here, nothing in them right now. There's an armor stand there, and I've actually finally created a trash can. Just throw my useless junk into there. And hold on, let me just quickly get into this. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in here. Okay, so as you can see, there is my base, looking very nice and beautiful. And then you see, oh, huge gray spot with a blue spot in the middle. And look, a little blue line there, and oh, absolutely massive gray square right there. It's almost the size of one actual map. That took me a long time to do. I'm not even kidding. Okay, so there's my villager breeder, you can see. Yeah, but yeah, so here I've got more chests. This is all nice and set up, and I'll show you guys what that is after I show you what's down here. But when I click this open, you will see a lot of stuff that we're going to need to go end busting. I have all of this, and this is for Sardoshi. So all of that took me a really long time to do, because I had to find another fortress, which, being an idiot, I didn't write down the coordinates. I had to kill a lot of blazes. Thankfully, I had fortune to, I don't even, well, looting, right? Another map. A lot of bookshelves. Had to do a cow killing session there. Down here, we've got our mine. Here, we've got a kitchen, and I've actually filled up these with, there's a whole lot of coal. Thank you, Fortune 3. Whole lot of food. This is all raw. I think there should be, no, okay, there isn't any cooked food. But there's these beds, which actually came in handy earlier when there was a skeleton right outside my bedroom, like literally right here, and I wasn't able to sleep because there's a monster nearby. Okay, so trying to avoid showing you the gigantic gray thing, although I'm pretty sure I've showed it to you already multiple times. I've got this slightly massive sugarcane farm. Not my design, but I didn't follow a tutorial to do it. It's just the very classic sugarcane design, just on a huge level. There was just a couple of stacks when I last checked it. Let's see how much there is now. Oh, that's good. When I last checked it, it was like up to here. Okay, so I go up. I can explain how this works. I had a lot of observers, but I'm like, whatever. So there's just dirt there. Anyways, what I did was, you have this observer, which detects when, wait, that should work. Oh, would you look at that, I forgot to put a redstone line back there. But if, let's say, these were over here, when it goes up to there, it detects there's a change in the block, and then these pistons knock it off, bringing me 2 bits of sugarcane per every plant that I have there, and down into here. Well, into these hoppers, which then feed into a line of hoppers, as you can see there. That feed, I have a lot of iron now, but I don't have an iron farm. That was purely grinded iron. I actually found one of my oldest strip mines, like my very, very first strip mines that I haven't showed you guys. Again, like an idiot. Like, I've been in so many things stupid. I forgot to write down the coordinates. But yeah, this is a very effective sugarcane farm, it seems. I'm going to add more layers as soon as I can. Now here, this may look familiar to some people. This is actually Mumbo Jumbo's super smelter. But to avoid the entity and all this lagging, because already, as you can see, my FPS isn't that great. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, my frame rates already aren't that great, so I decided not to use the Hopper Minecart version, and I actually used Mumbo Jumbo's version and modified it. So instead of just the 6 furnaces that he had, I have 14 working furnaces and 1 furnace back there. For some reason that doesn't work. I'm assuming that there's a hopper that's mispointed somewhere here, but that's okay because it's plenty fast anyways. So how this works is I have a row of hoppers here at the bottom, each pointing in to one of the furnaces, like that. Then up here I have hoppers that come from this chest, which is a fuel chest. You can actually put a chest in an anvil and rename it, and then instead of chest up there, or large chest, it says what it is. So you have the fuel chest. I really don't know what I've done here. That's also a fuel chest. It feeds into this line of hoppers, which is all facing into each other, which faces into this comparator, which faces into this block, has a redstone torch on the side, repeater set to 1 tick, and a line of redstone, which locks all the hoppers. I know, this looks like it's not powered, but it is because it has all these particles. And then precisely the same thing on the other side. All of these are pointing into there. These are all pointing into each other, which points into a comparator, block, redstone torch. This block doesn't need to be there. Redstone repeater, and a whole line of redstone. Bottom, very simple. You just take one hopper, take it from there, and you take each hopper and you point them into each other, pointing into one chest that is the output chest. And I actually very quickly managed to, and I actually these went really fast, like the normal time divided by 14. So there's the villager trading hall that I never completed, but I finally got all the villagers in there. I haven't checked their trades or anything. And here, this is the gigantic gray square that you saw on the map. 100% inspiration from Mumbo Jumbo. I created 4 mob farms, and what they do is that sometimes these platforms are dry, like this one, and it's super dark here. So mobs spawn on there. Something seems broken. I can't see it. Anyways, so there's this, the mobs spawn, and then there's other platforms that have water on them. And then once this redstone clock at the bottom of each of them, it's 2 hoppers facing into each other, comparators out from there, block there, redstone torch, piston, and a couple of blocks alternating between redstone blocks and wood blocks, and same thing on the other side. And when you click on this hopper, as soon as this hopper reaches 0 blocks of redstone, every platform up here that has water will become dry, and every platform that is dry has water. So I haven't really AFK'd at this too much, usually when I was just working around the area, which I've done that a lot. My friend Redstone Nerd, you've probably met him before, I'm not so sure, has actually installed a storage system for me. I paid him 5 diamonds for that, so it's all good. And let's see what I've got. Okay, so 1 double chest, almost another double chest. And then here, this is what I am most proud of, and probably what was most needed. It is a slime farm. The top layer doesn't work because that's above Y level 35, but that's okay, it's plenty efficient anyways. I have my AFK fish farm, just so I can AFK fish while loading in that, and that, and that. Basically all my farms. This is going to become my industrial district when I start my my mega base. So when I go down through all these levels, you can see I'm using, I think it's the first design that pops up. It is, you create a bunch of platforms. I had enough blocks. I just decided not to use slabs. I just made these platforms a lot bigger. Probably not the most efficient. Then you have an iron golem that's trapped in there. Make sure the slimes can see it, and they go bounce, bounce, bounce. They fall all the way down onto this magma block where they keep dying. This golem can also actually help kill it. And then they're picked up by these minecart and hoppers, and they funnel into these chests. You can see them right there. So later I will show you how I actually managed to find the slime chunk. So somewhere around here I have an AFK fish farm that has been put out of order. Actually, it's up here somewhere. Yep, right here. And that actually combines with my new mine. So you can just go up right into my starter base. Now, this isn't the only thing that I've been doing. So if I head over to the shopping district, then, okay, it's nighttime. Anyways, so / give at is night vision 200 / give at s night vision oh / effect give at s night vision 300. Yeah, 300 should cover it. Whoa, look, it's day all of a sudden. But it's really not, because night vision's allowed in spectator mode. Let me actually turn up the render distance quickly. I don't really like how that is. Video settings and render distance, 10 chunks, 9 chunks, that's good enough, and it gets me better frame rates than usual. So as you can see here, this is where the shopping district used to be. Not anymore. We entirely relocated the whole thing. That was because as server OP and there's a console manager who have given access to the console, we had to get rid of this entire part of this land because none of the chests were opening. So we've actually gone ahead, used world edit. I know it's a little bit cheaty, but it had to be done. we had to cover all this, terraform it. It's not really the most natural terraforming, but best I could do. Not really. It was the fastest I could do it. Excuse me. And over here, we have Everest. The Everest land. So I've improved it a lot, as you can see. I've actually added some lighting. I know, very nice. I used some of the hoppers that I had remaining. And yeah, so here we've got our Enchanted Bookstore, which looks a lot smaller now. It really didn't ever need to be that big. All books 2 diamonds. Protection. Oh yeah, Everest is the thing we're calling this company now. Yeah, this is our logo. It's beautiful. Should probably be mountains. So when I actually have the time to create a gigantic map, I'm gonna do that. So here I've just got some spare storage. Like there's a whole lot of stuff in here. Like I don't even know why. A lot of hoppers. And when I go into here, you can see I'm selling droppers for 1 diamond 32, dispenser 1 die 12, sticky piston 1 die 12, piston 1 die 14, hopper 1 die 12. Oh, okay, I've made some sales. That's good. Right, so I actually gave a massive order of redstone to Redstone Nerd this week. I know, right? Who would have guessed? He ordered 177 pistons, I think 66 droppers or 66 comparators, and he also got 36 powered rails. I don't sell powered rails, but I sold it to him because I wanted to make diamonds fast. So I gave him a heavy discount because he's always buying huge amounts of things from my shop. He made a Tnt Blast Chamber. He invited me to go over and see it. I'm not going to show that to you guys because I just don't want to. But yeah, he's been ordering a lot of things from my shop. Looks like I've made a few sales. There's redstone. I'm selling it 1 diamond a stack. Observers, 1 diamond 16. Repeaters, also entirely sold out, 1 diamond 16. Comparators, 1 diamond 12. Daylight centers, 1 diamond 8. Slime blocks, 1 diamond 14. Redstone lamps, 1 diamond 14. Redstone, 1 diamond a stack. Redstone, and yeah. I had a back stock, but I moved it right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get myself some scaffolding. The shovel is a bit too OP. Not complaining though. Okay, so I'm gonna. What happened to my mouse? For a second there, it wasn't working. So I'm gonna just tower up, and we're gonna take this whole shop down. I realize how that sounded really horrifying if you own the shop, but I own the shop, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, I'll see you once this is done. No, I won't see you once it's done. I'm putting this in the form of a time lapse after I explain a whole lot of other things. So I actually am working on downloading Fabric and Fabric API, which I have to update Java for. Yeah, basically I'm trying to get you guys the replay mod so my time lapses are a tad more enjoyable. If you like them already, thank you. You're lying. But yeah. Okay, now I think we can go into the time lapse. Okay, so I've done some calculations, and I can still afford a pretty decent sized plot. Actually, by a pretty decent size, I mean I have bought... Okay, so each plot is 12 by 12, so that's 144. And then times, I think... Yeah, 5, which is 720. Ah? Did I buy that many? Let me check again. Oh, that's way more. Okay. So apparently 4 diamond blocks is... Okay, 144 times 4. Okay. That's 576. So 144 times 5, 720. Yes, I have plenty of space. I bought all of the... Okay, I can't talk anymore, so I'm just gonna give up. Anyways. Hiya. It's a bow with infinity on it. And flame. Only problem is, apparently you can't put mending on infinity. So Lucas was right on that one, although I'm pretty sure I've done it before. Right, I've combined... Right, I got an infinity and mending in an AFK fish farm, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And right over here. And we're gonna go ahead and get into a time lapse of me rebuilding the shop. Hey, hello there. Thanks for watching this video. Probably my longest Hincraft episode ever. Anyways, please subscribe. So close to 100. Head out and see ya.